Guys, the parents are gone. Let's party!
Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my God and my mom. I'm sorry.
Several song-filled hours later.
You know, guys, I kind of miss them.
But why?
This is to Hannah. Oh my god. Hi, guys.
Hi, Hannah.
Hello, Hannah and June.
Hi, Mom. Hi, June.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, June. To Hannah.
Do you have any parting words for Hannah Kim?
You've been my cell leader for 2 years now.
You are known as the Claw.
The Claw.
Even though you're my mom, you're also my great-grandma in KCM.
And I thought Hannah's name was Esther for like a whole month, and I never like really bothered to like clarify it or just like make sure what her real name was.
Thank you so much for everything. As a leader, I really appreciate the fact that you're willing to be really vulnerable with us.
You really showed me what a leader was in a lot of ways. You're someone who always strives after God's heart, even when things are like good and bad.
Every time we worship together as a cell group, there's something so special about that, and I really appreciate the song selections and just everything, the thought and just the intentionality behind it.
You've been so encouraging to me. A lot of the times when I'm like complaining about school or just like saying I'm tired, like you're always like, oh, I think you can do it, Anthony, like just pull through. And so, you know, those kinds of words, they might have seemed small, but they were really encouraging.
I just want to thank you so much for all the times this year where you just dropped everything to come talk to me when I was having a bad day.
You always tried to get all us freshmen to go to all the fellowship because you wanted us to get really close to everyone in Tap Fam.
I'm just so grateful that I have a loving sister that I can look up to. And you make Cell a really safe and comfortable place for everyone, which I also really appreciate. And we'll miss you a lot.
What do we like about June?
He's prayerful, he's nice, he's very missional. He's cool, I guess.
So these are some parting words for June.
It was my first time checking out Tapestry. After service, on our way back, me and June were introducing ourselves, and then all of a sudden he asked, Angie, so how old do you think I am? So I guess I was like, 24? And he got so offended, and he was like, I'm a junior in college. And then I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then later I found out that he's actually that age.
I remember first meeting him at the involvement fair along with January, and January making a joke about her name being January and your name being June. And at first, from that point, I thought that your name was actually like June, June, but of course it's not.
I could tell whenever you were gonna nominate me to pray because you're like, your stare would like go around the room, and then like I would be looking down because if I make eye contact with you, you'll ask me, and then you would like, I could see you like linger on me, and then be like, Hannah, can you pray? And I'm like, yes. And it was always a pleasure. So thank you for getting us all to pray and making us a prayerful self.
For the record, you're better at basketball than me. I guess.
I think if I could describe you in one word, it would just be servant. I think you're the only person who would literally ride your longboard from Annenberg to Mark McCarthy Way at 1 a.m. to pick up Thai food and Angie and Ruth.
The past 2 years, you've been such a great example in our ministry, and I feel like a lot of the guys really just look up to you.
I know that we didn't have that many brothers this year, but just having you there was incredibly encouraging to me.
And I think I've grown and learned a lot in Tapestry, and you're a big reason why I'm in Tapestry. And whatever you do, you're all in. And the people you've touched, you've really touched my life. You've touched all of us. All of our lives.
You taught me a lot about what it means to really pray and care for our cell group, and also really just be missional in our work.
again, meeting you at TAP, I really noticed that you're very serving, caring, kind, and of course dedicated to tapestry, and I really admire that in you.
I really want to thank you for just being a really good big brother figure for everyone. When I shared my testimony, there were these words that you said that really touched my heart. I just really want to thank you for being there for all of us. You won't be here in college ministry next year, but we'll see you around on campus.
I just want to wish you all the best.
I have mad respect for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for always saying that I'm your favorite freshman.
I'm really excited for the next chapter of your life.
I'm really going to miss you next year, and I'm so excited for all the students that get to call you a teacher.
Honestly, for serving, I know sometimes it may not be easily noticed, but God will reward you for what you have done. Thank you so much for what you have done for me.
I'm so glad that's the cell I go to, and I love everybody in it, especially you two. And you guys have played such a special role in all of our lives.
Thank you so much for making Cell a good place to be.
We will see you around. Amen.
Hi, Angie.